Talk with Melanie. This is your business diva, Melanie Collette. I'm so very happy to be with you this morning, broadcasting live from Cape May County, New Jersey. It is going to be an awesome 60 degrees today, so I'm really, I'm moving to my happy place this morning, where it starts to get warm because me and the cold are not we're not friends at all. So I want to welcome you to the show this morning. Like I said, we are broadcasting live from Cape May County via the Exceptional Conservative Network and SHR Media. My guest this morning will be the one and only former senator of Louisiana, state senator from Louisiana, Elbert Lee Guillory. So excited to talk to him this morning. Very, very excited about that. But before we go there, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you may do so at Money Talk Mel, or on Facebook at Money Talk with Melanie. If you would like to email me, you may do so at moneytalkwithmelanie@gmail.com. By the way, I am broadcasting live on Ustream for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. So if you pop over to theexceptionalconservativeshow.com and click on tecn.biz, which is the network that will be launching very soon. We'll give you more about that, of which I am the president. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenneth McClinton, for that opportunity. But if you click on that tab, you will see me streaming live on Ustream, and you can also chat. So if you have any questions for Senator Guillory, please do post them in the chat room, and I will ask him. I will use your name. I'll tell him exactly who asked, and the whole nine. Ask Claudia. She did that the other day, and it totally rocked. It was good. Claudia is a regular listener to Money Talk with Melanie and the Exceptional Conservative Network, and for that, we are grateful. Also, if you would like to be a guest on the show and join the esteemed list of guests that I have, such as the good senator this morning, Senator Guillory. I've had Senator Ted Harvey on the show, Colonel Rob Maness, Ebony K. Williams from Fox News, who's on Outnumbered regularly. She's a lawyer, commentator, and just all-around brilliant lady. If you would like to join that list of guests, please do go to theexceptionalconservativeshow.com and click on Contact Us and send us your information. Or you can give us a call at 202-660-1329. We would love to have you on the show. Just please do contact us that way. And if you hear me clicking away, that's because I'm in the chat. So you should come in the chat and talk with us. It's a good time. Okay, what else? Oh, well, what's in the news today? Well, today is the beginning of the whole Brexit exit thing over in the EU. So this morning, Prime Minister May will be sending official letter, over to the president of the EU and say, okay, we're out. Britain's out of here. We're leaving. And that is going to begin 2 years of them negotiating how it is that Britain's going to leave the EU. So that should be interesting to watch over the next 2 years. And you've seen some major companies, I reported on this a couple of weeks ago, have already begun to make moves because of Brexit and because of Britain's exit from the EU. Now, they voted on this, I believe, sometime last year. Part of the reason why they did that is because, the EU's immigration policies are really loose, and they've been having some issues over there. So they want to get back to controlling their own thing, which I think, we as United States citizens can kind of relate to. It's actually a little bit ironic when you think about it. You historians out there know what I'm talking about. It's just kind of funny. But also, now what's kind of strange about this is that, not a little bit strange, but Scotland doesn't want to go. Like, they're kind of going kicking and screaming. So they're going to vote whether or not they're going to stay within the EU or not very shortly. So, um, 'cause they didn't want to leave the EU in the first place. So they were kind of salty about that. So they're going to vote again to see if they can get out of it. Um, so Britain wants to get back to kind of having a free market and doing their own thing. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be really interesting, especially from a financial perspective, because there's just a lot of moving parts, and so that is definitely something we want to keep our eye on as Britain is negotiating their way out. Also, there's a little bit going on in the Trump administration. I know that that's completely shocking that there's some drama going on in the Trump administration still, but the latest bit of drama is that remember the Attorney General Yates that got fired because she decided that she forgot who her boss was and decided she wasn't going to enforce the travel ban, and so she got fired. Well, she was supposed to come back and testify today, and her and CIA Director John Brennan were supposed to testify today, and apparently that got canceled. Now, people are accusing the White House of, and by the way, they're testifying regarding the whole Trump campaign in Russia, which to me is bogus. Like, how long have you guys been looking? You found nothing. Just stop already. But anyway, just like, don't they have something more productive to do? Like, I think we have some issues and things that need to be done right now, and you guys are fooling around with this bogus story. But anyway, so they were supposed to come testify today. They were supposed to testify, and it got canceled. Now, some people are saying that the Trump administration did that on purpose, that they're trying to block her from testifying. I don't see how that really does that, because it would just be postponed, but whatever. The media is going to say whatever they want. So you just have to kind of roll with it and research and find out the truth for yourself, because between Fox News, frankly, and that's what I watch, but I watch knowingly that there is bias there. But the reason why there's bias there is because the rest of the mainstream media is very liberal. So I'm not trying to justify media bias, but I guess maybe I am. But but the reason it was created in the first place was because, the rest of the media is so darn left wing. But when you listen to any media, just be careful. Just know what you're watching. And I know it, but you just buyer beware when you're watching in any kind of media, and do your own research, especially if it's an issue that's important to you. I talked about this next issue last week, and this bill is still moving on. The House passed a bill to allow internet service providers to sell our information without our permission. That's an issue for me. I mean, we're talking about your browsing history, your location, all kinds of, like, really? That's they hold a lot of data. These internet, think about everything you do on the internet. They're allowed to sell it now without your permission. So, last year the FCC prevented them from doing that, and now they're trying to pass a bill to allow them to do that, which is ridiculous. Somebody's going to end up getting sued. Shocker. And it's going to end up going to the Supreme Court, because I mean, I don't know. I guess the argument's going to be, you are free not to use the internet. Really? So, like, in this day and age, it's like saying you're free not to eat. I don't know. But but that's what's happening. So just need to really keep an eye on that, because that's not a good look, if you ask me. That's a little scary that they're able to do that, especially without us knowing. Like, come on. Now, finally, in the world, the wide world of liberalism, over in Iceland, they're very well known for their gender equality. Mark Iceland off of my retirement list, because they are the first ever to introduce a bill that requires companies to prove that men and women get paid the same. And I've had this discussion before about my theories on why there's a disparity. Sometimes, many times, women are the caregivers, and many times, and because they're the ones that have the babies, that's just kind of how things are designed. You're going to miss more time from work. You're going to be home doing those things, and there's nothing wrong with that. And oftentimes, companies pay based on your year's experience. So if you're out of the job market for a significant amount of time doing the family thing, which is absolutely nothing wrong with that, then you're going to have less years experience. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like it's a God thing. Embrace it. It's all good. So we're gonna go into our first break, and when we come back, we will have Senator Elbert Guillory. Can't wait for that conversation. We will be back in a couple of moments.
It's time to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. Ken McClinton and the Exceptional Conservative Show celebrate 7 years of excellence in broadcasting here on the Exceptional Conservative Network.
Excellent.
9:05 p.m. Monday through Thursday.
Oh, love New Jersey. It's expensive anyway. Is how it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to celebrate.
Yeah, it's expensive. Oh my God.
Hello, this is Leslie Ann Stoffel with The Real Clear Israel. Join me every Sunday morning at 10:05 Eastern Time on the Exceptional Conservative Network, where we'll be discussing Israel with guests from Israel and around the world.
That's The Real Clear Israel, 10:05 Sunday on the Exceptional Conservative Network.
Good morning.
I'm Michael Wright.
And I'm Shannon Wright.
Okay, folks, that's not how it goes. I think I'm Shannon, and you're Michael.
Yeah.
Okay. We are The Right Way with Shannon and Mike.
Join us from 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
Live on SHR Media.
And on TECN.
Where we'll be talking about all kinds of things.
From sports and politics.
To food and entertainment.
To money.
Family.
And anything else in between.
Community, holidays, all kinds of things.
It'll be great. Join us from 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time.
Human by race, Christian by faith, American by nationality, conservative by choice. It's Reverend Ralph Chittum's The Right Guy on the Exceptional Conservative Network from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. The Right Guy on TECN. You are listening to the Exceptional Conservative Network. For more information, go to www.theexceptionalconservative.com.
Good morning. We are back. You are listening to Money Talk with Melanie. This is your business diva, Melanie Collette. I'm so very happy to have with me this morning the one and only Senator Elbert Guillory. I just had a break, like my brain just like left me for 1 second. Senator Elbert Guillory this morning. How are you this morning, sir?
Wonderful, Melanie. It's great to talk with you, and great to hear your voice coming from my former home state of New Jersey.
Absolutely. I've run into so many guests that are from New Jersey. Operative words being from New Jersey, because everyone wisely leaves. I'm sorry, New Jersey, but it's just how it is. It's a very expensive place to live. It's just so expensive. It's a shame because it's a lovely state, the Garden State, but it's just a very expensive place to live. It just is. It's quite expensive. So, but anyway, we are so happy to have you on the show this morning, and in the chat room. And I don't know if you're near a computer, Senator Guillory, and you want to jump in the chat room, please do. But right now we have in the chat room this morning Mr. Willie Lawson, the exceptional one, Kim McClinton, and others. I am so happy to have you guys in the chat room this morning. Good morning. Willie Lawson said everyone's Everyone's from New Jersey. Willie Lawson has the Willie Lawson show that comes on right before mine. I just finished listening to his show. He's a fantastic host. And Mr. Kenneth McClinton is actually the owner of the Exceptional Conservative Network. So we are privileged to have him in the chat room monitoring my show. I'm kidding. He's not monitoring. That's not what he's doing. He listens to the shows.